gosh, we're here! I have hardly had any sleep the last few days because I've just been waiting for this update and for them to reveal the new characters. You all, oh my gosh, did you guys all? You definitely did. You all saw the new Scaramouche outfit, right? Oh my gosh, he looks so cool. Of course, he has a different outfit. He has an animal vision. It's a Sumeru animal vision. I'm assuming that whatever we find out in this Archon quest right here might have something to do with, might give us some hint as how we get from Scaramouche as we last saw him to Scaramouche as we see in the new artwork. Oh my gosh. Just waiting for the servers to be back. Yay, my Primo gems. Just been waiting and it's here! Akasha pulses, the Kalpa flame rises. We're gonna do that today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see how the Archon quest ends. You have no idea. Maybe you do have an idea. I don't know. Okay, let's not read that because I think that might spoil what happened. Oh, there's the cool robot thing. Ukadavata formed the bones and flowing blood, and Kusanali the innards and beating heart. Thrice holy and sacred their goodness and grace, worthy of worship, of praise, of laud, of record. In those days, Akasha ran not. The ashes of calamity had settled, and the past had become history. This is the tale of Buer's first sage. Wow. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, previous life. So, oh, thanks for giving me those. Cause I didn't know if I did the bounties and requests if it would count those, but I already, but it did. Okay, let's pull for Nahida. Actually, let's do a standard wish first for some luck, and then we're gonna pull a little bit for Nahida, or a lot. I don't know yet. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know how much I should pull. Now they've announced Scaramouche, or the Wanderer for the next update. I don't know how much I should pull. No, we have to save. We have to get Nahida. We have to. She deserves our love and care. Okay. Nahida, come home! Oh, I was kind of wishing for another early 5-star. Like, I have a lot of thoughts about what's gonna happen in the Archon quest. Like, think about it. So, right now, the sages, hello Noel, and the academia are trying to create a new god, right? But their plan seems highly flawed, if you ask me. First of all, when we talked with the two people from the academia in the desert last time, they were saying stuff like, well, the divine knowledge and the divine knowledge capsules, we are like, are we sure it's divine knowledge? And they say, well, it's not knowledge comprehensible by humans, so that must mean it's understandable by the divine? And I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh. If that's your answer, something makes me suspicious about your so-called divine knowledge then. If your answer is, we don't know what it is, so it must be divine knowledge on the basis of we don't know what it is. And I don't think that's a good enough reason. Next, they want to have like they don't really want so much a god as they want like a puppet figure to literally a puppet figure to represent them so they can get wise again. I don't know. Do you think Scaramouche is actually going to help them? Even if you make him like the god, a new god of wisdom, like if you give him all this power, you give him everything he wants right now. Do you really think this guy is going to help you with anything you want to do with him? I don't know. I don't think so. Scaramouche is just gonna go off and do his own thing. That's what I think is gonna happen. He's just gonna, you know, be like, so long, suckers, like he said before. That's what I think is going to happen if they try to make him a god. And also, I feel so bad for poor Nahida. I kind of almost cried when I saw her character teaser. Poor Nahida, she just wants to have a happy birthday party. But they locked her away forever and ever, and she can never leave except in her dreams. And they basically just judged her on, well, you're not our old god. You aren't really like her. You don't just make us instantly smart like we thought we should be. And you're basically like a human child, not like a god we're expecting. So we're going to lock you up in the palace and never let you leave. Okay, please. And I don't like that. That makes me feel really sad. And also, Nahida's very wise. Wisdom and intelligence are not the same thing. Ah! That's my 8th 50-50. Nahida! Oh my gosh, hello! Thank you for not making me go all the way to 90. Yay! We got Nahida! I see 6 Bennett now. Oh my gosh, where are we? Hello! There's her swing! Aw, that's adorable. Must protect. We must protect Nahida at all costs. Okay, I won't be able to level her up very much because obviously they haven't put out her the Dendro Hypostasis yet. But yay! Yay! Of course you are. But Nahida is already a very wise character. She understands curiosity and she's always trying to understand human emotions. That's why she tries to reach out to children in their dreams because their dreams are not being stolen away. And oh my gosh, we need people to understand her better, I think. I think for now, temporarily, I'll get a better weapon. I saved, yes, this one. You can use this one for now. Oh, I can't even level up her talents yet. Okay, hang on. Kazuha,
I've been waiting
the
for
team
you
just
for
for now.
ages.
Don't worry. Yay! I've been waiting for you for ages too! Nahida! Okay, we gotta try her out. Because she has her camera thing, right?
Yeah.
So first things first. Whoa, okay. Ah, I picked them up! Okay, that's so cool though. We use the camera to just pick up all the objects.
This is the first time the boss has taken me on an international work trip. I need to show some initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Oops. I still get dizzy when I walk.
Huh. Wait, this is actually a really cool... This is such a complex...
Dia. I bet she's doing something
Yeah.
exciting again today.
This is such a complex feature. Did they give them all their own dialogue and voiced it?
You can't even wield the scimitar properly.
For reasons.
I wonder, can cosmetics made from gemstones make your skin sparkle?
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, let's go fight the Dendro Hypostasis. So I can level up Nahida. Okay, I'm gonna turn my controller on. Anyway. The sages think themselves to be all-knowing. Okay, I know that's not what Piero was referring to, but you know what I mean. They think of themselves to be so smart because they're smart, but then they can't figure out why they can't make research breakthroughs. And I'd say it probably has to do with the fact that they're so closed-minded. They locked their Archon up because they don't seek to understand her at all. Because she isn't exactly the way they wanted her to be. Where is this thing? Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, Crystal. Yay! Everyone hold hands! Unfortunately, only one of them. Ah! Okay, with this team though, my Nilu does a lot because the fully Dendro team. Where is the pre-dawn night? What? Is this the thing? No, not this. It is. It's not the morning yet, or is it? I'm so confused. Where do we go to get this? Hello? Yeah, Nahida is very curious. She seeks to learn. That's really what wisdom's about, is this desire for knowledge and greater understanding of things. Not just blindly, oh, here we go. Wanting to instantly become smart, just like that. And then suddenly all your breakthroughs happen. But they locked Nahida up for that, and we have to go rescue her now. We gotta talk to Candace. Okay, we'll talk to Candace in a second, and we're gonna go with my mostly Dendro team to fight the Dendro Hypostasis, because that's what we do here. Whoa. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Does she make a noise when she runs? You get a little... ting, ting. Wow. Yeah, I think she does. There's like a little trail like that kind of follows her. Oh, that's so cool. Uh-oh, uh-oh, what is this? No. Switch. Don't you hurt her again. I will be very angry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Germinate.
This is not doing very much. This is not... You know, in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have brought out a mostly Dendro team to fight the Dendro Hypostasis. Come on. Please just let me remedy my mistake so I can go and do the Archon quest next. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get to fight the Scaramouche boss today, and then we're going to get to... On the next update... That's right, no Dendro. In the next update, we're gonna get to play as him. We're living in a crazy world. This is amazing.
Dance with the wings.
Come on. This is not what you're supposed to do at all. Okay, this is pretty cool though. I was wondering what they would do for the Dendro Hypostasis, since the Hypostases are typically very like robot-like, and Dendro is very much the opposite of like robotic. It's very like, I never really thought of it like that. But you know what? We're going to be helping Nahida, and we're going to be fighting a big robot. That's basically life and versus like natural life versus like artificial life. Starting to revert. Oh, hang on. Yay! Yeah, uh-oh. No. That's not what I... Okay. I just wanted to see what the Court of Dreams looks like, which is so cool. Except now I'm gonna pay the price for that. It's okay. I got this. Oh my gosh, wait. There's always like those things we have to eliminate at the end of a hypostasis fight, right? I hope we don't need like pyro or electro. Otherwise I've just wasted time doing this.
All eyes on me.
No. We're almost there though.
I got it.
Uh-oh. No, 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 no. There you go. Come on. Please, 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 please. Yes, yes, yes. Please. No. Activate with Dendro. Okay, thank you. 1, 2. Efficiency? I don't think so. I don't have that, unfortunately. Will you accept Bloom? Bloom should make the things go faster, right? Oh, good. Okay. That was kind of stressful. But only because I made it really hard for myself by giving myself a mainly Dendro team. But now...
My mind is
Yay!
growing even bigger. It feels like it could fit the entire sky and ocean inside it.
Yes, Nahida's super big brain. And now we're going to go find her. Can I upgrade some talents? I can. No, you can't very much, but that's better than nothing. Okay. Let's go heal up first. Actually, no, we'll go here and then we'll walk over to visit Candace and begin the final leg of our journey through main journey through Sumeru. Yay! Let's go. Oh, I'm so glad I got Nahida. Nahida's the first Archon I got. Yay! I want to pull for the Raiden Shogun next. They'll probably rerun the Raiden Shogun alongside releasing Scaramouche for the first time because why wouldn't they? We're here at last. It's been such a long time, but we're finally here.
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we
Perfect.
waiting for? Let's join them.
Let's
Please.
join them.
Wait a moment.
Okay,
Before
what's the
attending
matter?
meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Yeah? What is it?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
I mean,
What do you think?
I'll try not to. Unfortunately, though, we've seen what happens to us in Mondstadt and Leah and Inazuma. Reckless situations kind of find us,
Okay.
not the other way around. So, we'll try our best, of course. Akasha pulses, the Kalpa flame rises. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited, I can't wait. Also, since we pulled for Nahida, technically that means she's free. She's not locked up anymore. Though we still gotta actually make sure she's not locked up in the story anymore.
Everyone's here so early. But why isn't anybody talking?
We're just thinking,
discussed things
honestly.
a bit.
Without
Hey,
us.
where have you
I
been?
see.
I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
We missed you too.
Very
We can
well.
start now. Okay. After some discussion debates, the group
you
finally
sure
worked
this
out a
is gonna
detailed
work?
plan together. No, we were never sure, but we have
I
to do
gotta admit,
something.
it's bold. Color me impressed.
Okay, Dia's impressed.
It's
so
worth a try.
That's a good thing.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
Okay.
You're making Paimon nervous.
What is the plan?
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all
I
later.
suppose.
Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
Okay.
That's what I
So
wanted to
we
hear.
will find out what the plan
care.
was after the plan has been executed, I assume.
Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can
Yeah.
tell?
I'm not that good
Yeah,
at
everyone just
skimming a
walked up right
strategy,
away.
but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
We'll make our move on the next Garbaha day.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
Just take a deep breath
To
in,
be
Paimon.
honest, I feel the same.
Everything is going to be
But
okay.
you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Thank you, Candace.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for
Yay.
themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind
We'll
to
try and
tell
make you
that
proud, okay?
Although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very glad to hear that.
We will try not to do
I've
anything
said the
reckless.
same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe
Alright, we'll
can
try
a plan
taking
be
care of
successful.
ourselves.
So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Alright. Thank you. We can use all the prayers we can get. Nahida! Meet up with Alhaitham. Where did Alhaitham go? It's so cool how, yeah, every time Nahida... Listen. Okay, it's... What? I'm trying to make it... Do you hear that when Nahida takes a step, it is a little music note that plays? That's so cool. Oh, hello there, Raman.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Thank
Okay.
you, whatever those preparations are. I'm sure they are very important to our mission.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
Hopefully we can be hopefully we
this
can
is
stay
clear to
safe
you.
and execute the plan at the same time. Yep, I understand and accept.
Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
Fair enough.
In that case,
Don't worry, this
Candace
is
can
just
cuddle you to your heart's
characteristic-
content while I continue to
characteristically, I'll
remind
hate
you of the
them.
seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do after all.
Sure.
It's like how some
Okay.
people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Okay, makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Except it looks like he works
Of
out.
course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage
works
of not
out.
being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just
Yeah,
think about
you
that
do.
mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and
Especially in this
are a
country, it
scholar.
seems like
I'm not
very
like
high
the rest
risk.
of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy.
Okay.
Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment.
You know, that's actually a fair
That
point.
reminds me. Do you remember
Yes?
the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
The cutscene we saw? Yes, the King Deshret unleashed the knowledge that looked kind of like the
You have a
Withering
good
and
memory.
Elazar.
Forbidden knowledge has the
Thanks.
power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the
Right.
academia has
I'm
always
pretty
held a
sure
different
we
view.
are
They've
familiar with
always
this.
believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of
Oh, so they're
it, perhaps the
mislabeling it as
academia has
divine
also
knowledge
never
instead of
understood
forbidden
the true
knowledge.
nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering,
Yeah.
Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
This is what I was saying, which is those scholars who are basically saying, well, the knowledge that we're extracting from these people's heads, no human can understand it, so it must be godly knowledge, right? Divine knowledge. And then as soon as they put it that way, I thought to myself, wait a minute, why do I get the feeling it's not even divine knowledge? So it's actually another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution.
Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorm.
Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the forbidden knowledge is hurting Irminsul.
At least, that's what Tighnari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness
Yeah.
may precisely be the pollution
Yay,
from
I'm
forbidden
connecting the
knowledge.
dots. I'm doing the
Well, if
puzzle
that's the
solving.
case, what should we do? This is huge.
We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible, although I'm not sure there's much she can do to help us until we get her out of there. But
Wait.
yeah.
Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
Yeah.
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
Yes, that's right.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are
Okay.
we going?
To an Aramite base.
Alright. I wish we knew what we were preparing for, but unfortunately, we do not get to be privy to this information until much later, unfortunately. Oh, there's a Dendrotula somewhere. Okay, we're going up here. How are all of you doing here? I've been checking in with everybody at this camp. Seems like they are ready to help us out for the greater good of Sumeru.
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them
Yeah,
some
what are they doing here?
technical work to do.
Uh-huh.
It's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Yeah, are you
How's
guys
the
still
work going?
grounded? They're telling us all the information that they
yes.
have now.
We have fixed the
I assume.
devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still
Oh, it's
under
one of those
repair.
extraction
Are
helmets.
those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Yeah.
Look
I
here.
don't see how this can be anything good.
More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on
Yeah.
your face? Are you scared?
I'm a
Kinda.
little scared, but very, very furious.
Yeah, yeah. Why
That's
are
an
we always the one that has to
interesting
do
response.
it? Why don't
Anyway,
you do
we're
it,
not
I'll
going
hey
to
them?
use this just yet. As I mentioned
Oh,
during the meeting, this
okay.
knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just
Decree?
came up with,
Well, I guess he is a scribe.
Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
So you're gonna we're gonna remember something and then you're gonna extract it so that way. Okay,
Do
me?
you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I absolutely
Good.
do.
Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now,
Mhm.
please get ready and put on this device.
I don't know. I don't know if I like
record
this.
our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
I'm sure this will be very important later, but it still is very...
Yes.
Does not seem safe if you ask me.
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this
Okay.
impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
You know what?
Paimon
I'm
can
sure
see
it
the point you're
will.
trying to make.
Yeah. Well, okay, when you put it that way, there probably will come a time when we lose all hope and lose all confidence and make it to the end and we're just so close and everything falls apart. And we need to remember that we promised to never give up. I don't know if physically recording this is the answer, but yeah, I see the point. That's really important to have that kind of positive encouragement. All right, I'm ready then.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure. Okay.
Now, open your eyes.
Okay.
Here.
Hi. What's this?
Read it out loud.
Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of this recording, you still follow Alhidam's instructions. Okay. Alright, so we don't even get to know what's on the note either. What a fascinating experience this has been so far.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
No. My head hurts a little bit, trying to figure out what's going on. But I'm sure Ether will be just fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
I'm sure we'll find out later, Paimon.
And that's
I know,
perfectly
I
fine.
feel similar.
In any case,
similarly
these
too,
capsules
but
aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Somebody else needs our encouragement?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha.
Oh.
You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
So if the people have been
Imagine if you've been
brainwashed,
using a device
we're
like
going
the
to
Akasha since the day
brainwash,
you were born.
unbrainwash them.
And this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
Very strong language, but yeah,
A slave
basically.
to orders.
Yeah.
And that's why rules are so important. In addition,
Right.
those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
Right. So we're starting to break the rules here.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting.
Yeah.
One might even say they're
Like,
advantageous. in
what
the
happens
right
if
hands.
we put information
Things
into
you're
the
interested
Akasha?
in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
I don't. Okay, first of all, I like
Anyway,
Ether being. I don't know.
That's enough chit chat.
But that
I'm
makes
going to take
sense.
those two to
If
work on
we
some small
show the
projects.
truth to everybody
You can
through
head
the
to Caravan
Akasha,
Rebot and start preparing
they
for the
will
next
have
step.
no choice but to at least not avert
Small
their eyes
project?
from the issue.
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Okay. I mean, if anyone could do it, it would be Nahida, but we haven't rescued her yet. Here we are. Alright, looks like we met up with Alhaitham first. Yeah, and now we're meeting up with Sino.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end...
Okay, looks like we might need to
still
reason
can't
with
agree
Sino
to
a
it.
little bit.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
If only I knew what the
did.
plan was.
And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Alhaitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My
Yeah,
friend,
we have to
you're
work
just
together
in
right now.
time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Alhaitham for suggestions.
Well,
Had I
Alhaitham's also
known
on our side right
Alhaitham
now.
would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you
Okay.
already know that we're all on the same side here.
Again, this would make more sense if we
Mercenaries
knew
place a
what
lot
the
of
plan
importance on
was.
their bonds of
I think I'm
friendship,
getting some sort of sense
but
of what the
also
plan
will not
involves.
hesitate
But I
to
still
make
don't know exactly what
sacrifices
the
if they
plan
deem
is,
the
so I don't really know
situation to
who I
be
should be siding
sufficiently
with here.
dire.
I assume it has something though of
But as
spreading
things
our
stand,
propaganda message
I can't accept
through
your
the Akasha.
principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Okay, like a Trojan horse.
Wait,
Sounds.
how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City.
Okay.
My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city
As
as a big
prisoners, that is not
There's
as
no better
freely
way.
as regular, but I assume there's no
also
other,
sounds like something Alhaitham
no
told you.
better plan.
Am
Well,
I
that
right?
doesn't seem too
Doesn't
bad,
Alhaitham
Sino.
know how dangerous this plan is?
Wait,
Of
this
course
doesn't
he
sound
does.
that bad.
He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly.
All right, I'm
I
in.
never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust
I don't
you.
think it's the greatest
If I
plan,
make
but
the
I don't
arrests
see
alone,
an alternative
I can
plan.
control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline
Oh,
from the
I
guards.
see, I see. That's the
To make the
problem.
whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove.
Why does there have to be
I'm
casualties?
okay
You're just
with the
making an
deaths of
arrest.
enemies. But
Okay,
now that
if-
we're allies,
If there's a real possibility of
against the
people
meaningless
dying while
laws
getting
of our
arrested in
own.
Sumeru, though, then there is a serious problem in this
I can't
country.
believe a
and-
Matra would actually care
Yes.
about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
Yeah.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important
Well,
things like
I don't think
this.
somebody should die
Making
while
this
being
hard
arrested.
for me.
Hey,
So,
is there something
at least
we can
not
do to help?
not morally, ever. I can help. I know what I'm doing. I'm sure you do, Ether.
I knew you would say that.
We
okay,
can
Sino.
help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Raman and his comrades. Yeah, we've gone to a lot of effort to encourage them to join us, and now they have decided for themselves they want to help us, so we shouldn't turn them away now.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory.
Like I said, I don't
So
think
please,
this does not sound like
lend
a
us your
situation that should
support.
involve
We will
casualties.
show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Nobody's supposed to die here in
Now that you've put it
this.
that way,
It's not like a full-on
I can no
war.
longer refuse.
You're just supposed to be getting arrested
But
so you can get into the
remember,
city.
You need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Yes. And I'm sure that's what Greater Lord Rukkhadevata
The
and
guard should be
King
stationed
Destret
in
would
the
have wanted
courtyard
as
nearby.
well.
You can find them there.
I'm sure they would have wanted their people to be able to get along. Especially in the replication of the disaster that struck Sumeru in the first place. We don't know when that happened though, right? Was that before or after or during the whole Kanria incident?
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Are they gonna ask
Of course,
where he's been for the last, like, month?
Order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
No, you don't.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain el Akmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority
okay.
desert operation.
So we're trying to get more people.
I will need
I thought we were just
personnel.
gonna
Got
get
it.
you
Please
guards.
wait a moment. I'll contact them
And just in
immediately.
case we need to knock them out when something goes wrong. You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
Well, you're much more friendly to us. Yeah, but Neither, this is to be expected, because it's basically like a police officer.
Because I trust you.
Aw, thank you, Sino. I appreciate that.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have
Shh!
betrayed the
Keep your voice down,
Academia and are
Paimon!
no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
Well, that's just the risk that
We
comes with
discussed
the
this,
job.
remember?
Yeah, keep your voice down,
The
Paimon.
Caravan Rebot operation is
Okay,
of great
finally
importance.
learning about the plan.
But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
Why is that?
How can you be so sure?
Yeah.
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Okay.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra,
see.
it's bound to attract a lot of
They just
unwanted
don't want to
attention.
attract attention to their
No matter
organization
how
at
you
all.
look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
See?
Which
Oh,
brings
Hatham
us
can
to
be
our next
reasonable.
issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
Yeah,
the
that's
Akasha
true.
is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert.
Yeah.
Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange
Huh.
that it hasn't already
Almost
tried
like
to
it
interfere
already
with my
knows what we're going
actions.
to do in
I've given
setting
that
up
a
that
lot
trap.
of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry.
Why, I'll
If you
hate them?
remember,
You
when
being the
first
only
came to
person in
Aru
this room
Village,
still wearing your
all
Akasha
actions
terminal.
and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Okay.
That's true. But why?
Why? True, that's...
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's
Yes.
true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The
Oh,
Academia
and we're
firmly
not
believes
from
that all
Sumeru.
human actions can be explained through logic.
And
By
we
sorting
defy
and
all
analyzing
logic.
entered data,
That's
the
just like what
Akasha can
A
derive
says, like, you
behavioral
were the
logic
furthest
and
thing from
predict the actions
eternity.
of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered
Wait.
logical at all times?
No, we can't all be considered
Emotions
logical at all
are part
times.
of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy
You
or
know,
pain
I know
will be
Candace told us
equally
not to be
intense?
reckless, but
How can our
in
feelings
fact,
and
in order
opinions
to
be predictable
dodge the
down to
Akasha,
letter in every
we
single
might just need a
instance?
little bit of recklessness, won't we?
Sign
But
up.
yes,
In the past,
for sure.
you've always worked
Like,
alone.
the computer is only as
In
smart
the
as you
absence
allow
of
it to
another
be.
person who could sway you or
The
your
computer
thoughts,
is not
the
even
Akasha
that
could
smart at
produce
all until you
predictions
tell
that
it to
are
do
similar to your
something.
real-life behavioral principles. Decisive
And it can't predict
principled. You were used to solving problems
emotions
alone.
like we
That's
can.
why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it.
I see.
Our thoughts and
So
logic have
Sino
intermingled
worked
and
very...
weave themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could
He's a very
potentially disagree
regimented
with
person
another.
until he
The
joined us.
Akasha lacks
So
data on these
they
interactions,
don't,
and it's
and
impossible for it to
the
predict your
academia
actions
hasn't
in the
figured
future
that out.
based on your decisions in the past.
Out how to calculate
After
that yet.
all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Hopefully.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
It's a good way of putting it.
Is that so?
Let me say,
guess there
I
are
still would be
things that even the
cautious.
Akasha
You
cannot
don't know
calculate.
what it's capable
And
of
people will not be
fully.
forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Alright, sounds like Sino has found his conviction too.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Yes, Paimon, please listen so we don't need to reiterate that, although it sounds like maybe Ether wasn't paying attention either, because apparently we don't know the full extent of the plan yet. Alright, I'm confident we can do this.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Stay vigilant. Alright, I can do that.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the
Hello.
security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Hi.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
Poor Paimon actually used to go
It's a
with
great
it.
honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Why are... You know, everybody just kind of accepts that Paimon is there most of the time. But this time, I guess we need a disguise for Paimon. And, oh my gosh, I can't believe Paimon just went out. Beep! Construct, beep!
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most
There's
elite
no need
platoon
for
and follow
flattery.
me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
Circles the location of the operation.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
Nope.
None at all, sir.
That's pretty clear.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Paimon, you are such a great actor.
Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good to we have a lot of friends who are in the higher ups, and it feels really good to walk around with them, doesn't it?
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power.
Yeah,
Get
that's
ready.
right.
We will move out in 2 days.
2 days. What an interesting 2 days it's going to be. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. We're here. I've just been waiting for this for so long. Okay, I'm just trying to fill the time while 2 days pass, because apparently we're just gonna stand here for 2 days and think about how exciting this plan that we don't even know about is. Alright, here we go. Go to the east side of the desert. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Paimon, the latest technology from the academia. Yay! Oh, did you see in Nahida's character demo and all like the Aranara and the crystal flies were with her? That was so cool. That was so cute. Where is... There's no road here. Hello? Hello? Oh, here is the road. We have the road. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see.
Yeah.
I like her. I like her attack animations so much. They are so cute. She's just like hopping around.
Look, over there. Our helpers have arrived already.
I mean,
Let's hurry over.
beep boop. I am Paimon.
Wait a moment.
Wait a moment.
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. I am Sino's assistant, and this is my beep boop robot companion Paimon.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
Yes, sir.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
Nice to
You're
see
here
you.
early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is.
Good.
Since this
I
is
like
a big case for the academia,
your
we
gusto.
are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Yes.
Understood.
Nobody dies here. Is that understood?
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales.
Yeah, that's right.
If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Yes, surrender
Who are
now.
you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh.
Oh.
Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
And nobody dies. Uh-oh. No. Help Sino arrest the Eremites? Sure. Uh-oh. This is Nahida's first real battle.
This was unwise.
This was very unwise. I apologize. We're just gonna, act normal then. I'm so sorry, Rahman. I mean, sorry, I don't know you. We've never met in our lives. Ever. So, I have no mercy because you are somebody I've never met in my entire life. Alright, simmer them down.
Sharing my knowledge.
Yay! Uh-oh, no. No! How dare. You will pay for this. Uh-oh, whoops.
All eyes on me.
Spring forth! Scatter!
It's okay, we got this. Don't worry, Nahida, we're gonna save you! Alright, did we do it?
It's over.
And nobody
We
died.
have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
Yes, we will regret it.
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
Yeah.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Silence.
Oh,
Restrain them and take them
Yes,
back
perfect
to Caravan
acting on
Rebot.
everybody's part.
Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir.
Yay! The guard just got a furious-looking Brahman and the others away. Perfect!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
Bye-bye. Thank you for your help.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Will do. Free of potential eavesdroppers. Good. What is this place? So dark.
The plan went really well.
Yeah.
Yes. Things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Raman there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Nobody's gonna die. Alright, thank you so much, Shino.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went
Yeah,
so well.
because you care about both sides and making sure
It's not the time to celebrate
everyone
yet.
everyone makes it out
I
alive.
believe Dia should already be
we can
waiting for
solve
you.
the problem, and
Go join up with
afterwards
her.
we can all enjoy
She will need you to
Sumeru
introduce her to Tighnari.
together.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tighnari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I mean, knowing Tighnari, he would feel miffed about it, but he'll still help us. I'm a little worried about that too.
I have a very close relationship with Tighnari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this.
No jokes.
If we need help, Tighnari is the best
No
option.
jokes at all.
Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Understood. Cool. Aramita Nekred. What does that say? Aramita Nekredete. Help Sino get Raman and his crew into Sumeru. Alright. Perfect. That has been done. Alright, so we've... everybody has a perfect part in this plan. So first we met up with Alhaitham, and then we've met up with Sino, and now we're gonna meet up with Dia. And we're going to meet up with Tighnari. Give me the crystal one. Oh, okay, well, however it works. Oh, and Nahida, of course. So we're going to have to find Nahida. And Candace was here too. Everybody's gonna. I bet Kale will show up as well. Everyone's gonna show up. Well, Dory. I'm sure we will see Dory at some point too.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important
Sorry.
of all?
Look,
Here you come
I've had to
rolling in
be
late.
everywhere all at
In
once,
the time
so...
it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, down 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Ooh, clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it took 2 days.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. Alright, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
Sounds good.
But where should we start?
And I don't know what the plan is.
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as
Oh.
the Doctor. We need to make sure he
Interesting.
won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
He's already in our way. He's
Dealing
the one
with an
who
institution that controls all
is
of
keeping
Sumeru
her
is
imprisoned.
already hard enough.
Or extra imprisoned
if the
right
Doctor were
now.
to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Yep.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia.
Yep, for sure.
I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
So what should we do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tighnari.
Okay.
If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tighnari still has the
Even though he's
Academia's
rejected
trust.
joining the
So, we'll
turn
find
Scaramouche into a
Tighnari
god
and
project.
convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
Wow, I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard. Oh, I feel so lucky we get Dia as our bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my
Oh,
services
don't
to
worry,
just
I am
anyone,
well
you know.
aware.
But
Only the
I
best
thought
people get
mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
to
That's
have
certainly
Dia
true.
as their bodyguard.
But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
Okay, sure.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Aw, sure.
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
I'm flattered. Thank you.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Aw, look at Ether smiling. Alright, thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Me too.
There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
You got it.
Let's go.
Ether's so
It's time
wholesome
to
when
pay
he
a visit to Party's
smiles.
DI.
Let's do it. Let's go find Tighnari. And Hypatia. And Hypatia, she should be here as well. I mean, hopefully, she should be here still. She hasn't gotten exiled or executed or anything of the like.
Let's go say hi.
For being what we all wish we could be.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Long time no see. Here, we want to introduce you to a friend of ours.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
Yeah.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Tighnari, we want to ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me.
Sounds good.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the doctor? I want to know where he is.
The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
I mean, a lot of them have masks, but yes, he's wearing a mask.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
What do you mean?
He left
He
already?
was here?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Uh-oh.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important
What did
to
he
us.
ask you about?
For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Sino, you say?
And he doesn't just work with anybody, so that must mean that we're doing something pretty cool.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything.
Don't worry,
that's
I promise I'll tell you after.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
If we
Despite
uttered
having
his
just met
name
you,
and it was
I
a
can
lie,
sense that
we
you're
would
the
probably be
serious
dead
type.
now.
Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell
Plus,
me anything you
Tighnari
don't want
also
to.
knows that we've met the
I'll also
Dendro
get straight
Archon,
to the
so...
point.
Yeah.
The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Okay. And did you let him?
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
Because she's the follower of... Okay, anyway. Is she still here?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is
Oh.
imminent. So you mean...
Jeez, you know what? I would be
You're
really
leaving this
nervous
place
talking to
soon?
this guy like
Indeed.
this.
Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di.
His shoulder
Let me
thing looks like one of
have you
those
been
like
taking
plague
care of
doctor
a scholar
masks.
by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Yeah, it's partially his fault
Since
that
you
she is
asked,
that
I'll
way.
be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Sorry.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
Yes.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my
Right.
care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced.
I'm sure
and
that's what you told
effective
Kale's
treatment.
mother too.
I will personally
before she gave up
supervise her
Kale.
treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on
Yeah,
this
that's
transfer.
right. You tell him.
Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
So,
I don't know much about the doctor.
you don't know
But
much
after
about the
talking
doctor, but
with
you
him, I
do know
realized
that he
just like
hurt
many other
Kale,
scholars,
so
he possesses
that
an
should be
aura
enough
of
to know you
arrogance
should
that I've
not
come to detest.
probably not trust him.
It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity.
Oh yeah, he's definitely
I would
insane.
never refer a patient to someone like him.
Do you think he'll just give up on her?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see
Oh,
him
I
just
would have
give
loved
up
to
on
see
the
that.
topic. Still,
This big
his reaction
debate
really
argument
concerned
between
me.
Tighnari and Ildatore. What's so funny?
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as
I
the
wonder,
Academia
this
said,
all takes place
you're a responsible and
after
gifted
Signora's
scholar.
funeral, right?
Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Maybe it's good we keep Tighnari in the dark then, so he doesn't need to pay the price for knowing what we know yet. We're gonna tell him the truth afterwards.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something
Oh yeah, for
unpleasant.
sure.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Sounds about right. Can't believe he's actually leaving Sumeru. Except he said he's gonna take care of stuff before he leaves, so we should probably be careful of that.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be
Well,
in our favor.
I wouldn't be too sure about that
I don't
just
think
yet.
I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier
I
for
wonder
you to
what he
stay
wants
safe.
with Hypatia, though. Does he want to study her connection to the divine consciousness with Scaramouche, or just her connection to the divine consciousness in general? Or something else?
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll make it up to you somehow.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, All of this may have started
And why
because
is
of
that?
me.
Oh?
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Seems like they really want him.
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it.
Yeah,
If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
And
All right.
then he disappeared, so Tighnari must have known something
I'll
was
stay
up.
at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
So it
Being
seems...
loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say.
It seems like they talked this out before.
I know
Smart.
what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
So he thinks it... Oh, so Tighnari kind of blames himself because he's sent Sino to start looking.
So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can.
Thank you.
Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Dian?
Which way did he go? He could be anywhere now.
That way.
That way? Can we go say hi to Hypatia first?
Gotcha. Thanks so much.
See you
We'll
later.
be on our way.
Can we teleport somewhere?
According to Tighnari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
Probably.
He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves.
He doesn't need to lie to us. Anything he tells us, he can carry out if he wants to.
Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went.
Well, we're talking to a master mercenary here.
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll
She's
find
so
leads as
smart.
we
She can figure
All
out.
you have to do is just follow
Though
me.
I kind of doubt we can catch up to him.
That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail.
You mean
but he
literally?
still
You
left
mean
some
like we're actually
traces.
gonna find him right now?
Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction.
Can you tell?
The traces are
traces?
still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage.
He didn't come with an
Clearly they're
entourage.
in a hurry.
He was by himself with. I guess his entourage might have been waiting outside the door.
It's just as I thought.
Yeah. What were you thinking? For 2E camp. That's a for 2E camp. That makes sense.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
That's quite bold of you.
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which
Okay,
seems
that would
to be
make
where they're
sense
headed.
because that's we can get
Port
a
Ormos?
boat.
They're going to leave
Yes.
by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look
Okay.
for ourselves.
As by a god's side. How did you figure that out by just following this trail, though? We hardly covered any of Sumeru, found any evidence, or talked to any people. But you know what? I trust Dia the most. Dia and Nahida are the characters in this story. Least likely to... Uh-oh. Get us in trouble.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills,
Actually, no, they can
we
get us in
found the
trouble,
right
but with a plan.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui
Yeah,
soldiers.
that's pretty clear.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
Uh-oh.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving.
Whoops. Okay, yep.
Thanks to Dia's tracking
Seems like we
skills,
found the right place.
Don't. The port is crawling.
I didn't realize it was going to be a stealth challenge.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
Fatui Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still
Uh-oh.
only
No,
seen
you
him
don't
once
see
or
it,
twice.
Where am I supposed to go? I'm so bad at these stealth
The
challenges.
port is crawling with.
Let's keep going and see what we can...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
How do I...
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
Oh my gosh. You don't see anyone.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now.
Oh, wait a
The way
minute.
people talk in Sumeru has...
That's right, the Torah has all the clones of himself.
It's always like that.
He
when you
could
spend
definitely
too
show
long
up
away
in
from home.
Snezhnaya
When
and
he gets back
Sumeru
to
at the same time.
Snezhnaya,
He totally could be
perhaps it will also
lying
take
about
him
going
some
back
time
to
get
Snezhnaya
used
because
to
he could
the
just
life
have one
there
of his
again.
clones.
Huh?
One of his clones go there
Sir,
for him. Go
that
to any
can't be
meeting.
right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Like,
Both his
and then
expressions
have
and
himself
tones are
or
now
one of
very
another
different.
version of him
Also,
stay in
for some
Sumeru.
reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
I see him right there.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on
True.
a business trip.
Well, I don't see how we can get down there, honestly.
The doctor
I
is
see
on
that.
that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually
No,
leaving
wait.
Sumeru.
Dia.
Let's get closer.
Yeah,
and
we
find-
don't know that for sure.
This place will do.
He has clones of
We can
himself.
hide
He
here
could
while we
stay
keep an eye on
here
the boat.
and attend the meetings in Snezhnaya at the same time because he has so many versions of himself. You sure not planning something? What is it? What's the matter?
He saw us.
Did he? Hi. Thumbs up. Just some tourists.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean...
Well, I
there's
saw
nobody
somebody
with
standing
him?
next to him just now.
And where are all the soldiers we saw on the port just now?
Wait a minute.
They were all here just a few minutes ago. But now, they vanished.
So this was a
But
trap.
there's nobody around us.
Wait, don't tell me that.
What?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before
Okay, the
I
doctor
leave.
sails out of the harbor.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I just remembered Hypatia once connected her conscience to the ballad. We know this either. That's definitely why he wants her
I'm
as
afraid
well.
that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Uh-oh.
Let's go!
Distraction. Yeah. Oh my gosh, totally. The Tori can be in multiple places at once because he has all the clones of himself. Uh-oh.
Pardis Di is not a place you
Yeah, that's right. This is a research lab for biologists.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardis
On
Di
whose
for
authority?
research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar
don't be like that.
yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen
That's
on
right.
deaf
Go,
ears.
Tighnari, we gotta fight them.
You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis Di now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about
Yeah,
keeping
that's
a low
right.
profile.
We're going
I may be
to
staying
insult
at Pardis Di as a scholar,
the
but that
Tori
doesn't
for
mean
this.
I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed
Yeah, that's
so much
right.
to
You tell
Sumeru.
him.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really
That's right. They've crossed the line and they're gonna pay. We gotta save Hypatia.
There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tighnari.
That's right. Oh, I wish we could have used Tighnari for this. I don't have Tighnari. I wish they would have given him to us this trial. Oh, I got wood. Not the time, but I got wood. Let's hold hands and have fun. For sure. That's what we're going to do. Come on.
Send this quickly. The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't
Yeah,
know anything else
that's
now.
right. You're just blindly listening to orders. You don't even know what you're here for. Lackeys. Uh-oh. Fortunately, you know what? I picked a team that was good for Sumeru aesthetics. I did not pick a team that was necessarily the best for fighting things.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Definitely, I gotta try and attack from behind. We saw Hypatia lying there in the trailer.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't
Oh,
look like
no.
anyone's broken in.
Something's not right. She appears unharmed, but why is she so still? She's just sleeping.
Well, how is she?
Well, we should probably look behind us to make sure there's nobody standing on the top of the archway. Everything's fine. She's sound asleep.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. For now. Yeah. Let's make sure no one's standing.
So, you think this is over?
Oh my gosh, she's right there. That voice. Oh, this is really cool. The Balladeer?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
Yep.
But, where is he?
Yeah, where is he? Paimon can't see him, so is he a spirit? A ghost? Wait, is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Pardis Di and made contact with Hypatia.
Oh, so you did see us. You were just talking to yourself. Like I thought you were. Okay, what did you do to her?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
I mean, yeah, that would be a pretty cool honor. Except I don't
Who are you talking
think...
to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's
Okay, Paimon, stay quiet while I talk
I
with
know
him for a
you must be
second.
curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypasia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
Okay. Why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Okay.
Traveler? What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Paimon, please stay quiet while I listen to him talk, please.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details.
Okay.
Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
Okay, that's a pretty cool
Is it
effect.
wise to force
But-
that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
Yeah, I think she's much stronger than you. The Academia acted even faster than we thought.
Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
Yeah, when you put it that way, it does. If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
He's in a good mood. He can mess around with us. Okay, but are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
Like, you want to become a god, but do you want to become their god? The Academia plans to infuse your conscience with divine knowledge capsules. That's extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you probably no longer remain yourself. You probably become the new Greater Lord Rukadevata for the Academia. Even if that means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god? Oh, we're asking him the good questions.
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Please, there are friends
But
out
you're
there
wrong. I'm
who
different
actually
from all
care
of you.
about you.
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
I mean...
Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself,
Oh yeah, the sheet of
it
paper
holds no
analogy.
meaning. The
You know,
contents
Scaramouche
recorded
and
on
Nahida
it
would be good
is
friends.
what
They
gives
both
it
love
value.
analogies.
All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
Yeah, that might be true, but life is not bliss. If that's true, what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia?
Ah,
I have to
you've
go back
seen
and
my
read that.
affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
Okay.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Is that so?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Yeah. Doesn't that make you mad? Yeah, doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
Neither are you, really.
The
Everybody
doctor
just
has
worships
never
you
known
no
his
matter what.
place. Even now, The puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god.
Well...
You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener,
there he is. Now he's standing in the
you will
doorway.
be rewarded.
Okay. That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
True. Thunder, could it be the Balladeer? Can we just, like, give up and start worshipping him now? Thanks. Thunder, could it be the Balladeer?
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
He's become milder, but somehow even more deranged. Yep, that about sums it up.
Where is the storm headed?
It can't be. Is the Balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather? Oh, it's true, because he has the Electro-Gnosis.
That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tighnari and Dia still must be fighting!
Yeah. Well, you know what? I can sense though there's still conflict in... poor Hypatia. In Scaramouche's heart. His lack of heart. I don't... He still feels conflicted. Because... he's still deciding what type of god he's going to be. After all, like... he's still protecting his one follower. I mean, his one follower in Teyvat.
Have the Fatui retreated?
Tighnari and Dia are over there.
Hey, what happened
Yeah.
to you?
He's hurt.
Uh-oh.
I'm fine.
Did you get struck by lightning?
Don't move. I've seen Aaron.
Oh, he did get struck by lightning.
Before. You need to rest.
No.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if...
That scene with Scaramouche is really cool, by the way. I love the way he was just like walking around and just zooming everywhere.
Nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Your wound. I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I might have upset the new Electro God.
It's all right.
Oh my gosh,
I'm sure
Tighnari's
you
so
also never
understanding.
expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself.
He never asked for anything. He doesn't even
My
ask us to
wound
tell
aside,
him what's going on.
You look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now, but I want to tell you something. If you're not going to just
didn't I tell
die
you not
right
to
here. We should
move?
get you inside before we get hit by lightning
Just in
again.
case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
I mean, if sentient lightning can get you once, it can also get you twice, probably. Is that how it works? That's how it works. At least here, that's how it works. There we go. Again, we're in a giant glass box. If the glass gets hit, that might not be so good.
Thank goodness she's fine.
You're not fine. You gotta... yeah, you gotta take care of yourself.
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Sure.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse the patient will become.
True.
I know. They always think they can push through
Yeah.
the pain.
Just
Oh, he sat down.
Just stop.
Let me rest for a bit.
Okay. We'll just tell you what happened. Because what happened was really cool, except
you may
now you got hit by lightning, so I'm really sorry. Yep. This is why we're here.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day.
Scaramouche really want the academia to just load him up with a bunch of divine knowledge so he can like translate it for them so they can get smart.
I'll only work when
Is that really what he wants to spend the rest of his life doing?
I must be the least
I kind of doubt
ambitious
it.
person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that.
Yeah, don't say that. You have ambition. You want to protect the people of Sumeru, and you're doing that without even getting paid.
Else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have a theory. I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness is connected to the Balladeer, and she is seen as past. Oh, yeah, I can tell. I think the Tory. Well, yeah, definitely for sure, the Tory wants Hypatia because of her connection to Scaramouche. But is it because the two of them aren't getting along? Interesting.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize
Or maybe they no
Hypatia?
longer trust.
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
I mean, the whole Raiden Gokaden incident, which he seemed to want to cover up during the Iridori Festival. But I don't know what else.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
Yes, that's true.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with
Oh, I'd
lightning?
love to see that.
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
I'd pay
In
to
other
see
words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture
Well, I
now.
don't know about that. The doctor has some clones to spare.
I'm also
Go to sleep, please.
Thank you for the help, Tighnari. Make sure you rest
Please
up
do
for
get
now.
some rest.
Yeah. All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand
Yay.
Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Yeah. How are you doing?
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me.
And yourself.
My wound isn't going to get in the way. Oh. Okay. Guess I'll sit
you
still
just
for a little while longer.
Yeah, go to sleep. Maybe you just like. Why does Party's DI only have like? Okay, I guess it's a greenhouse, not a hospital, but it only has one place to like sleep. You should pull up another cot or something. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break there, and we'll meet up in the next episode because things are getting exciting. We just got to meet Scaramouche in the game. I'm really curious to see how he ends up from what he's doing now with this like god stuff and talking with us in our head to becoming an animo blue boy, you know, 'cause that's super cool too. Oh my gosh, I actually adore his new outfit so much. But him and Kazuha are both animals. I'm gonna have to have two animal people on my team at the same time. That's a thing we can pull for him. All right, I'll see you in the next episode.